And here are the numbers of Alcaraz lately at the majors. Deep just about at every one now. Semis are better at 6 of the last 7, 12-match win streak, and the youngest man in back-to-back Wimbledon semis since a young Nadal. First set started out a little sloppy for Carlitos. 15 unforced errors in that set, Jim, but man, he cleaned it up after that.
Yeah, he knows how to kind of take his time in these best-of-5 set matches. Didn't panic. And I can't stress enough how important it is for his team to be in position to give him that input that he's looking for. He trusts them and he makes adjustments. And some players fight that. Some players don't want the input. He desperately wants it. We saw Coco Gauff desperately want it yesterday, and Brad Gilbert talking about on ESPN how difficult it can be at times because of how far away the player's box is to give him info. Juan Carlos Ferrero has no problem communicating with his player at all. They're crystal clear, and the results are clear as well.
Yeah, and we always look at Alcaraz play. I think he hears the most from his camp than any other player, and they've been...
I don't know.
You don't think?
Stefano Tsitsipas.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. They're pretty close, though. But they're in it together, and it has been a full team effort for the last 5 or 6 years when they started working together, and Alcaraz is always in. He looks over there, and he starts nodding in agreement. Some players, you get out there, and you'll put the hands, the palms to the sky, like, oh, really? What are you telling me that? That was more of the vibe I got from Coco towards Gilbert. You never see that from Alcaraz. He believes deeply in what he's being told, and that is why he executes it so well. But it's so important that in such a big match, a player's able to make those adjustments successfully. They practice a lot of different ways, returning close to the baseline, as you said, then he backs up. He's comfortable in any position that he needs to play on the court. Very well coached.
Good at the mid-match adjustments, Carlitos. What's the takeaway from this Wimbledon for Tommy Paul?
He's authoring a very good year. If you look at the ATP race, the road to Torino, the top players at the end of the year, the top 8 make it. He's number 9 this year to date. So he's having a very good season, better than Dimitrov, better than Hurkacz, better for the moment than Djokovic, who probably passes him if he keeps going here. But that's the kind of quality that Tommy has been playing. And he had some injuries which stopped him too, right? He played so great in Indian Wells and then gets hurt in Miami. So, look, I think it's a fantastic season so far for him, a terrific Wimbledon. Could it have been better? Maybe, but losing to Alcaraz, certainly no shame.
And that's where it starts as well for players. I mean, we keep talking about an American male winning a major, but it also is so important to have the consistent results, not just have 4 to 5 great tournaments in 1 year. It's about, if you're going to play 17 tournaments, having quality results in 13 or 14 of them if you can. It's not easy, but certainly for Tommy Paul, it's a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah, maybe the best news for Carlos Alcaraz today was that he...
Someone's at my house. Apparently, hopefully it's my wife.
Was that a Ring doorbell?
That was the Ring doorbell. Is on.
Yeah,
I've heard phone calls and texts interrupt shows before. I've never heard a Ring bell. You're really tight on security.
I try to keep a straight face, too.
Apparently, we try.
All right.